present indefinite and past, present and past both. But this time, this is the third, future indefinite. Future indefinite. My sound is clear, sir? Yes, Sanjay sir. Sound. Okay. Future indefinite. In future indefinite, first use. Use means future. In future, we can only expect any action to take place. First action expected to take place in future. Future में कोई भी action, we are expecting, we are hoping. It is a future only expectations. And what is the rule? Subject, will and shall, first form of verb and object. Subject, will and shall, first form of verb and object. Now will and shall. Will be used with the second and third person. Second person you, third person he, she, it, name, names and they. Name, names and they. First person I and we. I and we. You can see the example. He will read his lesson. I shall read my lesson. I shall read my lesson. Now these are the two types, and the further, if you want to convert into negative and interrogative, the rule, this rule is for affirmative sentence. For negative, again the same rule, subject, will and shall, not, first form and object. First form and object. It will be rule for negative sentence. You can convert the sentence into negative sentence. Same sentence. He will read his lesson. He will not read his lesson. He will not read his lesson. Negative sentence. Again, I shall not read my lesson. I shall not read my lesson. Now this is negative sentence. If you want to convert the sentence into interrogative, put this helping verb before subject. Will or shall, subject, first form, object, and question mark. This will be the rule. It means these are the rules for converting the sentence simple, interrogative, and negative. Now you can write again in the same way. He will not read his lesson. You can convert the sentence into interrogative by just interchanging the subject and helping verb. What will be the sentence? Will not. Will he read his lesson? Will he read his lesson? Will he read his lesson? And question mark. Like this, the sentences you can convert into negative, interrogative, and affirmative. Okay, this is the simple rule. This is just a simple rule of future. But in case in a sentence there is a order, in a sentence if there is order, intention, irada, promise, threat, dhamki, order, promise, threat, intention, irada, promise, threat, dhamki. If these sort of things are there in a sentence, then shall will be used. Shall will be used in place of will and vice versa. Vice versa. Vice versa means what is the actually meaning of this sentence? In case there is an order, intention, promise, threat, determination in a sentence, where shall is used? We are using shall in first person. We are using shall, and with the second person and second and third, we are using will. This is a common rule, simple rule for future tense. But in case there is a order in a sentence, or intention, or promise, or threat means dhamki, and then shall will be used in place of will be used in place of shall. It means the use of shall and will be vice versa. Use of will and shall, it will be vice versa. ये रूल इनका जो यूज है will और shall का, it will be vice versa, उल्टा हो जाएगा. You can take some example. For example, if you say I shall read my lesson, this is a simple future tense. Simple future tense. But if you say I will read my lesson, I will read my lesson, it is one sort of promise. मैं अपना lesson जरूर पढ़ूंगा. It is a one sort of promise. For example, another one you can say you will finish your homework. Your homework, like this we can write. You will finish your homework. If I put in place of this shall, you shall finish your homework, it means it is an order. आपको अपना काम खत्म करना ही होगा. That is an order. And if you say you will finish your work, आप अपना काम खत्म करोगे, it is a simple expectation. That's all. Okay. So this is order. This one promise you can say, or intention and determination you can say I will give up smoking. I will give up smoking. मैं धूम्रपान जरूर छोड़ दूंगा. I will give up drinking. All these things, it means it is a promise or determination. Then you have to use shall in place of will in place of shall, or vice versa. Okay. Threat, it is threat. If you do something, for example, if you come late, I will punish you. I will punish you. If you come late, I will punish you. Okay, actually conditional sentence. Okay, and there is a combination present indefinite with the future indefinite. Present indefinite and future indefinite. If you come late, I will punish you. Not I shall punish you. I will punish you. आपको जरूर सजा मिलेगी. That is a threat. So these are the sentences like this. It means in future tense, if you change the helping verb, if you don't use the helping verb according to the rule, the meaning of sentence will change. The meaning of sentence will change. Okay, this is your future indefinite. Future indefinite. Future indefinite. Next we will go for future continuous. Future continuous. Future continuous. In future continuous, any action expected to be going on. Action expected to be going on in near future. In near future, at particular time. In near future. This can be at particular time. Okay. In near future or at particular time. Okay. Rule will be subject will shall be first form ing and ing and for example, you can say he will be appearing in exam next Monday. Next Monday. Means this is expectation. This is expectation. Will or shall be again. It is according to the rule. Here that determination and all other conditional sentence, that condition doesn't apply. Okay. Again, if you want to change the sentence into negative, subject will shall be. Subject will shall be. Yes, anything? Sound is clear? Okay. Will shall be. Will shall not be First form ing and O. Okay. You can take any sentence. I shall not be learning my lesson. I shall not be learning my lesson. Any sentence you can. I shall not be learning my lesson. Okay. I shall not be learning my lesson. It means that is a standard rule. For negative sentence, you have to put helping verb, not before helping verb. Not before helping verb. And here in this, helping verb is will and shall. Suppose you want to make sentence interrogative, you can just change this, put this helping verb in place of subject and be. Okay, shall I be learning my lesson? Then I be learning my lesson. This is sign of interrogation. It means future continuous. It is used to express the action expected to be going on in future. It can be any time. Expected to be going on in future. For example, you can say this next Monday, next March, I'll be appearing in exam, and all this by this. That rule is again subject which shall be first form ing. Negative sentence after will and shall you have not. Interrogative sentence, this will and shall will come before subject and there will be a sign of interrogation at the end. At the end, there will be sign of interrogation. Okay, next sentence, future perfect. Future perfect. Future perfect means action expected to be completed. Action expected to be completed in future. In future, it can be a particular time. Action expected to be completed in future means particular time, by Monday or by tomorrow. That time can be. It means the action expected to be completed. It is only expectation. In future tense, we can have only expectation. Rule will be subject will, shall, have, third form and object. Third form and object. For example, you can take an example. He will have learned his lesson. Learned his lesson. He will have learned his lesson. That is, again, this will and shall it will apply according to the rule, whatever we discussed in the future indefinite. जो भी future indefinite में हमने discuss किया, that rule will apply. Again, if you want to make it negative, subject will, shall, not, have, third form. Actually, this helping verb I am separating with this one. Okay, it is separate. It means when you are to use not, it will be after will or shall, not that have. Not that have. And you can write the same sentence. He will not have learned his lesson. Learned his lesson. He will not have learned his lesson. By this means this is negative. Already in the sentences we have discussed in brief how the sentences are converted from first as one form to another. Means from simple to negative and negative to interrogative. Now next is interrogative sentence. Subject will and shall. Will, shall, subject, have, same third form, object and question. And question. Will he have finished will he have finished his learned his lesson or finished his homework? You can write any other. Finished his homework. Finished his homework. Means sentence can be any. Finished his homework. Will he have finished his homework? And then will be followed by kind of interrogation. Okay. These are the three types of sentence. This is the rule. It is the use. It can be means any action expected to be completed in future. Means it can be a time also. Okay. When this is the rule. This is for simple like the simple future. But in simple future also, like in past perfect we have discussed that there can be two action in a sentence. एक sentence में दो action होती है, the first action and later action. The action again there will be a combination. So we will discuss this one. In case there are two actions in a sentence, the action which takes place first, it means you can write simple if there are two actions. The first action, first action, it will be expressed in future perfect, and later action, later action, it will be expressed in present indefinite. For example, any two actions, any sentence which is having two actions, one action takes place first and followed by another action. एक action पहले होती है, दूसरी बाद में. Okay. The train will have gone or left. Will have gone before he reaches the station. Now, see here, there is a combination. In past also we discussed about that. Where before, after, when, same word you can use here. Okay, it means whatever action it takes place first, you have to express perfect, and later action the present indefinite. Already present indefinite rule we have already discussed. Okay, so only thing this before, when, and all these words you can use in different way and by without changing the meaning of this. Because if you want to use after, it means he reaches the station after the train will have gone. Same, will have left, will have gone. It means what we are talking about the it is in present tense and it is a combination with the future. Whereas in the previous, in past perfect, it was a combination with the past indefinite. Was combination with the past indefinite. It will be helpful in your fill up blanks and all use correct or if you know the rules. Okay, so this is future perfect. Now next and last we will discuss about future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. Future perfect continuous. It means any action expected to be going on from a particular time in future. Expected. It is only expected because we are talking about future. Any action expected to be going on in a particular time in past. Action expected to be going on from a particular time in future. Any action expected to be going on from a particular time in future. We can only expect, we can hope that particular action might be doing. Now group again, subject will shall have been First form ing, object, since and for. Since and for, and after that time. Since and for, and after that time. Again, use of since and for. You can once again since is used for point of time. One point of time. Point of time. Okay, 1 point since Monday, since 2 o'clock, since 2 o'clock. For 2 hours, since 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock is a point of time. Don't think it is a point. Okay, this and 4 is used for total time. Total time, span of time, or duration of time. Duration of time. Total time, span of time, or duration of time. Means actions started at what time and when the sentence was spoken, what was the total time. That estimated or that calculated time is expressed. And if you have to express that time, it means you have to use 4. इसके साथ में 4 का यूज करना है और since it is only 1 point of time, केवल एक ही point. For example, he will have been learning his lesson since morning. We can expect this since morning. He will have been learning his lesson since morning, or for 2 hours if you want. Since morning, if you are using this one, or you can say for 2 hours. Or 2 hours. If you want to use this, means span of time, then you have to use 4. Now again the rule for making sentence negative. Negative after will and shall not. Subject will, shall not, be, have been. First form ing, object, again same since and for. Since and for. Now you can convert the same sentence. He will not have been learning his lesson since morning. Same sentence you can convert into negative. And if you have to convert the sentence into interrogative, it means you can put, you have to put helping verb before subject. Helping verb you have to put before subject. What will be the rule here? Will or shall, it will come before subject. So it means will and shall will be, then after that subject, have been, first form ing, object, since and for, and there will be a sign of question mark. Now same sentence you can convert. Only you have to change this one. Will he have been learning his lesson since morning? Or point of time, you can use any time, point of time or span of time, duration of time. Since morning, you can use, and there will be sign of interrogation, question mark. Okay, this is all about the tenses. So there are actually, I think up to this time, if you go through the type of tenses, you would have come to know about the pattern. Now, what is the pattern? Okay, now combine all the tenses. Now we will discuss about the pattern of this one. We are having some 5 to 10 minutes. Let's finish this one so that your topic is complete. Now, yes, yes, sir. Now, what was the pattern actually? How the sentences got? So, all the 4 type of tenses we have discussed. It means indefinite, indefinite continuous perfect and perfect continuous. These four types, all four types of sentences in each tense, four types of tenses, that is different part in the each tense we discussed: present, indefinite continuous, and perfect continuous. Now in present, if you just observe this pattern, we have used first form. First form helping verb was do or does. It was not used with the simple sentence, not used with the affirmative, not only simple affirmative, but in negative, because we require helping verb for convert the sentence in continuous. What was is, am, are, first form ing. Rest structure part it will remain same. 10 in tense, we are just keep on changing the helping verb and main verb. Continuous, perfect, have, has, and third form. In this perfect continuous, it will be same. Will, shall, not have been, and first form ing. Now see the pattern. This is the pattern. It means now we can come to okay. In indefinite, first form was used. In continuous, there is always a participle form of verb. Only helping verb we use. It means any continuous tense, whether it is present continuous, past continuous, or future continuous, this main verb, action verb, it will be in same form. That is present participle. Present participle. Wherever continuous is used, it means if it is used here also, the present continuous or perfect continuous. In this also continuous, we have used continuous. It means the helping verb, your action verb. It is in present participle. Present participle. Where perfect word is used, it means alone perfect. If sentence is anywhere perfect means helping action word is third form. Completed action. It shows the completed action. It shows the action going on. It shows the action going on. And in the this one, it was present tense and it shows the routine activities and all. Okay. Now next, if we come to the past, here it is second form. Present first form and past is this second form we are doing. We are talking about the main verb, the action verb. And in this helping verb was did plus first form, and here also you will use first form. Means after that there is no change. Your base form you can say it is here also. Here again same ing form, first form ing, same present participle, only helping verb will be was and was. Here helping verb only there you have to change had been, it will be had been. Had, not been, had plus third form. Had plus third form. There it will be have been, it will have or has been, and it will be had been. Had been. This is and same verb. One action word will remain same. Only now when we are changing the tense, we are changing only. You can see this one. We are changing only helping verb. This one helping verb. Rest action verb will remain. Now we talk about future. Will, shall, first form. Will, shall, first form. Will, shall, first form. And in the continuous, will, shall, be.